There are more than 50 inmates on death row in Oklahoma, and none will be executed until the state's official review is complete. News on 6 reporter Allison Harris spoke to one woman who's been waiting for one of those convicts to be put to death. Allison?
Well, Scott, many Oklahomans who've shared that tragedy were here tonight for Tulsa Crime Victims Remembrance Day. They planted this garden in honor of lives lost. It's a sweet sentiment, but one woman here tonight has a question she's been asking for 7 years. When will my niece's killer be executed?
Bubby. I'll tie it around.
These are the indirect victims of homicide in Tulsa. While they live on, their loved ones do not. But they aren't forgotten.
It's not a case, it's a person.
While today isn't about last night's flawed execution, for Angie Short, whose niece and great-niece's killer is on death row, she can't stop thinking about that execution gone awry.
I was actually relieved that they're getting rid of another person on death row, because that means Raymond Johnson is moving up the list.
Police say Raymond Johnson is the man who beat smiling 24-year-old Brooke Whitaker with a hammer, then poured gasoline on her and her happy 7-month-old daughter Kaya, setting them on fire.
He tortured them. He had no remorse.
Since that day in June 2007, Short has felt strongly about the death penalty. Now she's concerned that last night's complications could delay Johnson's execution.
It was cruel and inhumane and botched, but they don't think about the victims, what they went through.
Short says more emphasis needs to be put on victims like these people whose lives outshine their brutal deaths and have sent their loved ones on a hunt for justice. Short says her hunt won't end until Johnson is dead.
Justice will finally be served, but Brooke and Kaya, they're still gone. So our pain is always in our hearts forever.
A second execution was scheduled last night for Charles Warner. He was given a 14-day stay. If the official review on Lockett's execution is not done within that time frame, his execution could be pushed back even further, possibly delaying more executions. Allison Harris, News on 6.